Hello class, in this video we're going to start to look at this other elevation, which is this one here, and really since it's drawn no differently than the other one, so you should be able to handle most of this all on your own. In fact, you actually have more information since you've already done one elevation, and I'll show you that. But so this will just be a quick review of how to get to draw that. So from the previous videos we've already set up the infrastructure to be able to draw. If we recall, we already organized the plans this way, and you haven't done that, it's definitely time to do that now. But in fact, we actually had to start drawing the elevation because we needed to construct enough of the roof to be able to draw across this line. The reality is the rest of this drawing of the elevation is just drawing down from the plan and then over from this elevation. So, if I need to get an edge of the wall, I'll snap to the wall and I'll draw down. And if I need to know where the ground plane is, I'll just draw over. If I need to know where the top of the roof is, I already have it. I can just draw right over from the top of the roof. And if I need to draw down from this edge of the wall, I'll snap to that wall and draw down. And so that quickly, and I haven't not working with layers quite yet, but of course we'll get there. I can start to get the boundaries of what this part of the building will look like. So of course I can trim this up too. I mean, you don't have to do exactly as I'm doing. I'm just trying to start to get you the basic shape of what this house is going to look like from this east elevation. Why is that not trimming? Let me start trim again. Trim, trim. Anyway, didn't need to do all that, just to try to do that. You can see that's actually pretty much the shape. But I have the roof overhang on this side. Do it just like you did on this one. You have to construct the porch. Do it like you just did on this one. You have to do the hatching. Do it like you just did on this one. You have to do the windows. Do it just like you did on this one. You have to do the dimensions. You have to do the leaders. You have to do the slopes for the roof. Do it just like you did on this one. I'm not going to show you. This is your chance to explore, to practice, and do it on your own to apply what you've learned. If you want to go back to those other videos, go ahead and take a look at those other videos. Pay attention to make sure you're drawing on the right layer. For example, because I just did these leaders, I'm on my text layer. This green is not the right green for elevation. So even if I wanted this to be green, which I don't, a lot of it I want to be blue or cyan, I would need to make sure to use the correct layer. So go and switch to a layer you might be using on this elevation. Go look at think about what line weights things should be and draw. It should be pretty easy at this point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, sort of do my little cheating here. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to come back with this full elevation drawn. Boom, and there we go. This elevation is drawn. If you want to pause it and take a look at the colors, you can tell what layers would have been used to draw this, even if I zoom in to might help with that. Remember that this face is the face that's closest to us, and actually this face is a bit further back, so that's going to control the reasons why you might see different changes in line weights from the last one. So once we've done that, we've pretty much finished up both of our elevations here, drawing in model space. I'll stop this. I'll make another video on printing this out in Paperspace. There's nothing new there. I do want to point out the numbers. You can obviously look at the sheets that we provided you to get the right numbers and everything, but it's pretty straightforward. But I'll make the video anyway to help you along.